discuss from the book of Inward Journey, okay? Inward Journey, okay? The book name was Inward Journey. So what is meant by inward journey? How to go inward? Okay. For example, if you are meditating, okay, if you are meditating, on that time you become unconscious and conscious one by way of your meditation only said, okay. So inward journey means we have to go inside the search and getting answer. That is one inward journey. For example, if I am a good, okay, you will say, but another one say he is a bad, okay. So how can we judge whether the person is good or not? So by seeing a person is good, but other person will say wrong. How can a person's attitude we can judge either good or bad? So that's why we can likewise we have to go inside. For example, if best example I want to give is if I got a pain, okay, then what I will do? I will take medicine. I will take Amrita. Then I will put it in a leg pain and sleep for a minute. Okay. But how does the pain came? What is the effect of headache? What is the effect of getting a headache? So that answer we can know. On that answer we can know. When the pain came, when the pain comes, then we can add a medicine and sleep for an hour. After the pain overs, we get normal. So likewise, inward journey is the going deep inside. Okay, not just at all, not just at all. Okay, you have to go. For example, in the inquest of God and God, we discussed many chapters, Janti, Tirupati, then Bhuvaneshwar, Janti, Tirupati, Pondicherry. So, in that thought, Swami Ramdas Guruji shared the original practical experience happened in Swamiji's Guruji life. Okay, same way, you have to, every man's life also incident will happen. Okay. In that incident, you have to compare it with that chapter. Okay. Suppose in the Jagannath Puri, Swamiji was not able, Swami Amdas Guruji was not able to go temple inside. Okay. Due to the heavy crowd, in the Jagannath Puri. That time what happened means one tall man came and like Hanuman, like a Lord Hanumanji, the tall man took Swami Ramdas Guruji on one hand and Sadharam in the other hand, to the darshan of the Jagannath. Okay. The same incident will happen to anybody else. Okay. Not same one. Okay. Even in the everyone, suppose a person also face the same situation in the Jagannath Puri chapter. So we have to comparing this. Okay, we have to compare and feel how divinity comes into the effect of affecting life. Okay, so that's inward journey is going deep inside and getting the answer. That is called inward journey. So let's discuss. It's not a chapter, it's a small book, okay. Man's quest for happiness can end only by realizing the fountain of eternal joy residing within himself. Yes, man's quest for happiness can end only by realizing the fountain of eternal joy residing within himself. Yes, for example, if I am happy, okay, happy moments, it's up to your time only, okay. For example, if I saw a new friend, okay, and then that can be a happy. How many days the happy will come? All day will come, or all time will come, or every time will come. No, but once the happiness comes, the happiness feeling only come, okay, but not the realizing feeling, okay. For example, if you get happy, and the best happiest moment, how can we say with realizing effect means? Yeah, one example. If the teacher if the teacher encourage one student, that's happiness to the student. Okay. Suppose the teacher want the student, want the few student, that is a disgrace to the student. Okay. The students will feel why teachers are not encouraging me. So that person will realize, okay, the student will realize, oh, I will also like be this man, okay, and I will score more mark in every subject. So next time what happened means the student got discouraged moment on one day. That student will get encouraged appreciation from student. Okay, due to the students role model, due to the by student role model, the student also become got encouraged to be engaged by the teacher. Okay, the same way that happiness also realizing. Okay, that's why it's the student got happiness on that day, but the students are got alone on that day. But next thing what happened means that that encouraged student who got appreciation from this teacher in the past now becomes a dull day, and then the students who had dull on past now become appreciation, got the appreciation from the teacher only that day. Okay, so this is called happiness. Okay, whenever you get appreciation from anyone, that becomes happiness. Okay, but others will say, "Hey, what he did? How can he get appreciated?" So that egoistic and that. Okay, but what happened means once they realize, okay, oh, okay, these are the techniques he used, the same way I also use, and be like that person. Okay, realize. Okay, once if you see the others' happiness, then automatically realization also will come. Okay, then so that is the explanation. The sooner you realize it's better for you. Yes, reveal the name as means to the end. Repeat the name of the month, God, divinity. Okay, as the end. Okay. You must still your mind and free from the sense of duality. Know that you and the God you worship are one and the same. Yeah, oneness is God. As he done in the Swami Vivekananda book, no, okay. Swami Vivekananda, no, in Ghost of book, no, oneness is God. So it's the same way they have applied, okay. Because duality is coming, okay. Duality. So you must still the mind and be free from the sense of duality. Okay, you must be stillness, okay. Your mind must be stillness and free from the duality feeling, okay? You should not have any duality. Likewise, that's in the Jansi and the all Swami Ramdas, the friend he came and asked question, no, that's what the friend duality, okay? Inside will feel divinity. Outside they show some me and mind. That sense we cannot have. Inside and outside we can always have a same feeling, okay? Inside happiness, outside also happiness. That sense of time must come to all. Then only it will be a stillness of mind. Transcend the name, form, and duality. That is then no otherness for you. For fear leaves you, the conscious of the self dawns in you, and you are the liberated from clutches of desire and ignorance, from the clutches of bondage, misery, pain, and sorrow. This is the goal you have to reach. Fear leaves you, the conscious of the self dawn in you and you are liberated. Okay. So as we discussed in previous satsang also, once we attain the realization after getting the supreme power of the realization, then the next stage will be the God, as we discussed in previous time, okay. But here what happened means, what it tell means, okay, what explain means, once you are attain the realization of the Lord divinity, then you are free from, you are no more the effect from, you are no more getting any fear, any wavering, any me and my thoughts. Okay, once you get the surrender and the realization of the divinity, okay, and you are free, you are liberated from all unwanted things. Okay, that time what happened when no unwanted things will comes to you. You are free from that. Okay, you are released from the unwanted things. Okay, previously you are in the bondage of the misery, desire, and me and mine. So now you are free from that. You are released from that. Released from mind. Okay, released from mind like a jail. Okay. So this is the goal of this. So you only this is the goal of the human being. Okay, not studying and becoming doctor or becoming engineer. That is not a goal. That's a professional one. That's a normal human life. But the main goal you have to reach is you have to free from all bondages, all miseries, all desire. Okay, and once you attain the realization, self-realization, in fact, that will come off automatically and it will be free from unwanted things. Okay. You must dive deep and realize yourself, what I said more. We cannot define truth which is unthinkable, indescribable, and undefinable. From that thought brain, we cannot realize it. Truth is silence. The best way you can express the truth by means of silence. Yes. So, for example, in childhood and all, if anybody mistakes me, okay, if anybody mistakes me, okay, if anybody mistakes, some other person will talk more, okay. Sir, he only did, sir. He only did. So that shows the attitude. That person only did the mistake. The other person is silent. Okay. So the truth shows the silence. Okay. But the one who done the mistake always grumble. Okay. He pointing out others. Okay. So that is the mistake showing person. The silence is the truth of the medication. Okay. Chanting, be a witness to all moments. Detach yourself from them and become the observer of them. So you have to detach what are the what are the what are the unwanted things you have to detach. Even love and affection. Okay. So even family relations affection also. Some of them may attach, so many of them are attached to their relations and families. So why best to point this? So kindly, slowly you move on to detach because what we can say means it creates we can attach more to them, families and relations, then more affection, more desire, more jealousy, ego will come. Okay, for example, one example I will say. Okay, a person is attached to relation and families. Okay, are more attached to relation and family. But the relation, whatever you want to express the message, the relation can't understand. They said this boy is always like this boy is overconfident boy, this boy is this fellow, this boy is not able to do. So that one they think that person is like that only. Once they fix it in their mind, the person is like that. Okay. So whenever you do good also, they find some errors. Okay. So in same way that person becomes the previously that person have more one affection towards family and relation. But after they did like the relation and family did like this, mean that slowly the person detached the one affection from them. Okay. And he look back his life. Okay. That's why. So what detached mean? Not very often. I can't I did not I can't even say detached family or relation. So now that's not a problem, okay? It's your wish. Either you have to attach or detach, it's your wish. But detach the feelings, detach the more desires, okay? For example, if you have more, detach the more desires is the best way, okay? Instead of detaching others' relation or family, means detach your desires, detach your ego, and detach your unwanted thing. That is the best way. Then you will realize that you are the eternal witness and the body is not yourself. Yes, after detach from your other things, you feel that body is ourself. Even one thing I want to say, our body is covered with only the skin. Okay, covered with only the skin. After the last stage, we all buried, no. That time the skeleton body only, the skeleton only. It's a real body. Okay. It's a real human shape. Okay. So that's why God created skins to all human beings because skeleton is common. Okay, skeleton shape is common. Skeleton form is also common. So there is no any definite shape of skeleton, male or female. So our skins are only covered in the skeleton. Okay, that's like where we can wear the raincoat during rainy season. No, so likewise. Okay, so after getting the realization effect, we comes to that our body is not ourselves. Okay, eternal feelings will come. Okay, eternal bliss. Identification with the body will go, and the witness conscious will be on. So witness consciousness. Okay. What is meant by witness consciousness? Can anybody tell me? Who is a witness? For example, for example, if you are speaking in the road, okay, if you are speaking in the road, someone may witness, no, okay. Best example I want to say is if you are speaking in small area, small silent area, but you speak loudly means the other person may say, "You are speaking more loud. Try to reduce your volume." So that is a witness, okay? And after that, it become conscious on yourself. Yeah, that time and all, you are not aware of the conscious of speaking loud, okay? After witnessing others and it become a consciousness. So that is called as witness consciousness. So whatever you speak, there are witnesses there, and whatever witness tells, the conscious will create. That is called witness consciousness. Mostly you can practice it when you are in meditation. Yes. When you are active and moving about, it's difficult to maintain that consciousness. That is absolutely right. Even sometimes when that consciousness cannot take place, okay? Even during hunger, even during when you speak loud, when you are speaking loud, that time when our conscious may or may be answering to ourselves also, okay? Because once if we remove that, remove the anger and the unwanted, then it becomes a consciousness. Okay? Consciousness feeling ourselves. Okay? Many roads have to be observed for control mind. Observance of silence is one of them. Yes, silence is one of the controlling mind. Okay, being silent. Okay, whatever don't interfere in anything. That's a best. Whatever you do, be silent now. That's a very best. Who is observing silence? Let's just try to find out. Sit silent and detach yourself from the mind and watch the activities. Watch the activities. The water is a real you in the self in water. Yes. For example, if I am silent, close my eyes and watching the activities without any thinking, detach all the things. So what happens means if you are silent means if you are silent and close the eyes in the meditation and sitting few minutes without detachment means then you can become the self-immortal will become. Okay, self-immortal will come. Okay, that is a divinity surrender. Okay. I am the witness of my silence, my talk. I am silent, I am talk. Okay. The real one began the silence is the Lord. Okay. Lord is the God is the witness, God is the consciousness, and God makes movement of the silence. Okay. So this is the inward journey book we discussed today. So let's move on to the Swami Vivekananda Guruji with Patanjali Yoga Sutras. Okay. Yoga Sutras. Okay. Tapaha Swadhayo Shreya. One second, this is a Bhagavad Gita slogan. Let's chant. Tapaha swadhyayesha pranidanani kriya yogaha tapaha swadhyayesha swadhyayesha pranidani kriya yogaha. Modification, study, and surrendering truth of work to God called Kriya Yoga. So even modification, study, and surrendering fruits of work to God is called Kriya Yoga. Yeah, Kriya Yoga is a best thing. What Karma Yoga? What it's a different from Kriya Yoga. So Karma Yoga is a good, what are the good things you get in the past, did in the past. The same Karma Yoga will apply in the next to the born. The same way Kriya Yoga means. Suppose whatever work you do, think of God. Even if do it. Likewise, if you are doing the routine daily duties in life, that is called Kriya Yoga. That means modification, study, and surrendering fruits of work to God. Okay, for example, if I am writing anything, okay, who made me to write this anything? God, okay. So I am thanking to God to write this, okay. So that way you have to thank God while doing any routine work. Even if any women are doing preparing food in the kitchen, the woman will say, "Thank you, God, for preparing this. For gave the preparation of the gave opportunity to prepare the food for my family. So in that way, you have to lead the life in divinity form. Okay, that is called Kriya Yoga. Let's listen. Those samadhis which those samadhis which are ended our last chapter are very difficult to attain. So we must take them up slowly. The first step, the preliminary step is called Kriya Yoga. So first step and that you have to be after Karma Yoga, the Kriya Yoga will come. Okay. So Kriya Yoga is a judgment of the Karma Yoga of actually one state. Okay. So Kriya Yoga, first step is called Kriya Yoga. Literally, this means work towards yoga, working towards yoga. The organs are the horses, the mind in the reins, the intellect are the chariot, and the soul is the rider. And this body is the chariot. Yeah, and what we say means the organs are the horses. Okay, like your horse, it's continuously going. Okay, without stopping. Okay. For example, blood circulation is continuously riding our organs. Okay. Then mm, mind is the range. Okay. Mind is the instructor of the organs. Okay. Go to this way. Okay. Organs is the horse. Okay. Organs is the horse. Blood circulation is the horse. But mind is the range. Okay. Mind is the driver. Okay. Driver. Okay. Now whatever the mind goes to whatever the mind say, the organs will work. Okay. So likewise, the mind is the range. The intellect is this charity. Okay. The instruction given to the mind is the chariot. Okay, which means horse rider. Horse rider. And they will tell, okay, go to this spot, go to this organ, go to that organ. So that is the chariot. The soul is the rider. Yes. After all the things, the soul is the right. No, the soul will comes to understand, no, like a thing. So he is the driver, right? And this body is the chariot. Yes, absolutely. This body is chariot. But inside organs and that include uh, chariotees, then rains and all that. Okay, with this only the human body organs are functioning. Okay, finally soul is the rider. Soul is the under driver, under rider. Okay, going to next stage of but that is called is the rider. Okay, that is the rider. The master of the household, the king self of man, is sitting in the chariot. Okay. Yes, the master is a chariot. Okay, master of the king. The master of the household, the king, the self of man, is sitting in the chariot. Yeah, God is the chariot. Okay, God is sitting on the human body itself. Okay, and He bless the and God bless the all also. Okay, God is the chariot, God is the rider, and God is the creator, protector, and all. Okay, so He's sitting in this body and making the functioning to move. Okay, move organs to work. Okay, if the horses are very strong and do not obey the reins, if the chariot, if the do not obey the reins. The chariot the intellect does not know how to control the horses, then the chariot will come to grief. But if the organs, the horses are well controlled, if the reins, the mind are well held in the hands of the chariot. The intellect, the chariot reaches the goal. Yes, it's absolutely right. For example, if the horses, whatever you train to the horses, that only it will become. Okay. So the horses cannot have any special mind to think out of out of any knowledge. Okay. Whatever, one second. Sorry. Whatever you teach to the horses, okay, that will only it will ride, okay. Otherwise, it does not ride any different way, okay. Likewise, okay, if the horses are good means, okay, the horse will ride in a slow mode, okay. If the horses are, if you teach the horses as bad means, the horses did not obey your words, okay. Whatever horses will ride in that way only, the horses will go, not obey your order. So same wise, our human body also, okay. If you have an, if you don't eat, if you eat any junk food means what will happen? The body will not, the body will not stagnate and the body will not sufficient to load this thing. Okay, immediately what happened when the effect will come. The slowly the disease, the effect will come, and the mind also will disturb. Okay, so that's why if you take care of your body very well, the mind also will go in a good mood and the mind inside the mind becomes a rain and the and the chariot also riding your organs very perfect, okay, without any disease, okay. So whatever your behavior and your way of eating, your way of controlling only, the body will function in a right way. Okay. If you go any beyond or over beyond level means the body like ours, the body also not go in a good mood. Okay. It will react some other disease control. Okay, the body. Okay. Literacy. That is the literacy goal. Okay. If you take care of the body, whatever you want to eat at that limited only. Okay. If you eat unlimited or more limited means then it's not a good for your life. Then the body is certain. Then our mind inside the rider started start going in different direction in your organs, and it creates so many problems on yourself. Okay, so same way, and it's explained in the book. Okay, so as I said, no organs is the chariot, okay. Organ sit in the chariot and gives a way and gives the direction of the organ, okay, to go this way, to go that way, okay. That's it. Literally, where I stop. What is what is meant therefore by mortification? Holding the reins firmly while guiding the body and mind, not letting the body do anything in life, but keeping them both in proper control. Steady, what is meant by steady in the case? So, what is meant by modification? And I ask, okay, as I already said, no. So, you have to be in proper control, okay? Proper control. Likewise, horse also you have to be proper control. In beach and the horse ride was horse ride horse riding was limited direction only. Okay, and the horse does not go beyond outside of the beach and ride in themselves. Okay, so that's why if you are proper control, okay, if you are proper habit, proper behave, that way in the same way the body also became and live more than a years without any problem. So that's why they explain passage. Okay, then modification means modify. Okay, modify we can say. Modify means change. Mortification means changeless. Okay, once if you are proper way, that only it will goes. Okay, proper way only. Suppose if you are unchangeable means then modification will not take place in that moment. Okay, modification means changeless. Okay, without it's an unchanged moment. Okay, not study of novels or fiction, storybooks, but study of both those books which teach the liberation of the soul. Okay. Then again, this study does not mean controversial study and all. The yogi is supposed to have finished his period of controversy. He has had enough all of that and has become satisfied. He only studies to in this way his conviction. Vada and the Siddhanta, Veda and the Siddhanta. Okay. These are the two schools of scriptural knowledge. Okay. Vada, the argumentative, and Siddhanta, the decisive. Okay. So, on the what it explain means one thing. So you should have to study the books like novel and storybook, but does not mean any. When does not means does not need any liberation of the soul. Okay. So you have to read the books. What are the things given in the liberation of the soul? The liberation. How can we liberate from the soul? How can we liberate from unwanted things? So that type of books we want to read. Otherwise, if you read any like like uh, scriptural knowledge means like when Vada and Siddhanta means then it becomes a controversy one. Okay. For example, argumentative. Okay. As you all see, if any even in Chennai or in other every place also, when someone eat any vehicle, immediately argument started. You only did, you go this way, you go this way. But never get any result. It goes on beyond the traffic will jam will happen. So the same way is read the books of liberation of your liberation of the liberation of the admin. Okay, liberation of leader books of liberation of the soul. Okay, not any argumentative or any controversial books. Okay, so it will become more and more more and more become not getting any liberation moral. Okay, it will get only more and more controversial argumentative more of this passage. Okay, so read those books which are all getting good for the spirit. That books only give the knowledge of the knowledge and ideas of the practical life. Okay. So the remaining paragraph will continue on a satsang on another day. So thank you, Ariom. So today we discuss about the inward journey, where we discuss about through this silence, then through this silence. One thing. Let's record. Through this and then after happiness, how do you get realized? Okay, how they realize themselves. After realize, you also feel that our body is consciousness. Okay, our body is the consciousness, and you must be removed in the duality speaker. Okay, not in the duality mode. You are always in a fixed and stillness mode that are discussed. Okay. Then through this silence from the inward journey, Then what happened means I did so witness conscious and that we all discussed today. Then again in the same book we discuss in the modification. So that and all we discussed today. That is called modification. Then finally, you should finally reading the books of liberation of the soul. Then no, not read any argumentative or scriptures books. So that we are not will discuss today. So remaining paragraph will continue on a satsang on any other day. Thank you, Hari Om. Happy Sunday. Good morning to all of us. Enjoy the day. Happy Sunday. Good morning to all of us. Hari Om. Good night to all of us. And next thing we will discuss on any other day from different books. Thank you. Hari Om. Hari Om.